Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I have something very special for y'all. And wait a minute, what is that?
Interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick second and shout out someone very special, very near and dear to my heart. As you can see, I've only been making videos for about, I don't know, not even a full 2 weeks yet, and yet I've received so much support, and so many people interacting with me and talking to me, giving me video ideas, and I'm loving the interactions, guys. But as we all know, today is National Girlfriend's Day, and what I want you guys to know is that none of what I'm doing right now, and none of what I'm going to aspire to do in the future, or any of my video ideas would be happening without one person, and that is my lovely, beautiful, and wonderful girlfriend. I recorded this, just on a tangent because you guys really don't understand. I've been contemplating making videos and thinking about, if I do this, and just on my own, I really decided not to do it, but my girlfriend, she really encouraged me. She supported my idea. She watches all my videos with me. She leaves likes. She tells me what she likes about them, and just none of this would be here if not for her. So I just want you guys all to know, I'm only doing this, and I'm only here to entertain y'all and enjoy some time with y'all because of her. So I just want to take a quick moment to appreciate her, and yeah, we can get back to the video. Bye-bye. Tired of losing in PvP? Tired of not knowing what to do and how to make good teams? Well, you're just in luck. We've brought to you today a very special series presented by yours truly, I Hate Dragon Ball Legends. Legends for Losers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, stop. That's enough, really. Okay, stop. Cut it out! Stop! Sorry about that. I don't know what got over me. Anyway, that's right. And in today's video, the first of many, I am going to be teaching you 3 simple things. 3 steps to take you from man baby to man. So, first thing, we're going over equips, how to get them and how to upgrade them to God rank. Third thing, we're going over how to build teams. And lastly, but certainly not least, how to properly use Zenkais and get them. So I hope you guys are strapped in, ready to go. You got your popcorn, your lotion, oh no, wrong genre. You got your popcorn, your phone, and let's go. Hey y'all want to be a bad like me on Dragon Ball Legends? Then what am I doing? Let's focus up. Equipments first. What you want to do to get equipments is go to the upgrade page. You see these 3, kind of like slots available for missions to do, equipment runs. So what you really want to do is pay attention to what kind of equips you want to do, whether platinum, friendship equips, or just regular standard ones. Click on one. Here you can find any of them. It gives you classifications. It even gives you like is it platinum equips? Unique equips for characters. And I'm going to show you here my equips. As you can see, I've reached quite a nice stature of godly equips. It took me a long time to realize how to get equips, to a good standard. But if you don't want to be like me, if you don't want to keep being a loser, I'm going to teach you just how to upgrade your equips. So, when upgrading equips, it's important to realize the first slot will make everything. Green slots are bad. It means you have a pretty bad, quality of equipment. The first slot is always the green, red, or yellow. Yellow is the second best. It means you have a high number, a high ability bonus. And red is one of the best or the best ability bonus you can get from that slot. So when upgrading equipments, it's important to realize what equipment you want to upgrade, and what exactly you need for it. So here you can find it there. You know, you also need to be able to find it. So obviously you can click on anything, any equip. Here I'm going to Majin Buu Saga. Took me right to it. You know, as you can see, I've completed this multiple times. Back when Majin Buu Saga was running around, obviously I was one of those guys. So all you have to do is skip through it or complete it if you haven't completed it, and it'll give you a lot of equipment. And here you can see, you know, it's an RNG based game, so you're not always going to get what you want. But as you can see, it'll either give you green, yellow, or red first slots. And as you can see, I got a yellow slot, which is not the best, but it's not terrible. And if it's all you can work with, it's all you can work with. So, you know, obviously I don't need this equip. But, you know, I can skip some more and come on, maybe I can. Okay, never mind. Hold on, guys.
Million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Okay, I've handled the problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade equip, or try to upgrade an equip to godly rank. Now I want you to keep in mind that even if you spend a lot into an equipment, you may not even get it to godly. So as you can see, I have a lot. Obviously, I'm going to choose a red slot equipment. So what you want to do is go to re-upgrade, tap one of the slots that is in the first one, and what you need is slot removers to do this. So, in order to find slot removers, go to the exchange shop. There are many ways to get slot removers, guys. You can do World Tournament, that's the PvP. You know, obviously, they don't have it on the first page, they have it here. You can get, you know, the coins that you get from PvP. If you already got everything that you need from here, you can exchange that. Or, you go down, there are many events. This one gives you slot removers. I already did most of them. You know, you can go here. I think it's down here, or maybe it's right. What am I doing? No, it should be down on the first one. So, let's see, right here. And you see, I'm gonna equip as many as I can. Okay, and that gave me quite a bit. Okay, and now those are ways to get slot removers, and there's many other ways you can go up, and I'm pretty sure events give you slot removers. The God Challenge, if you complete it, it'll give you some slot removers. Here, Frieza's free-to-play event, you can also get slot removers. I haven't gotten all of them because I'm not really that interested in Frieza. On permanents, there are also ways. I wouldn't recommend this one, you know, but it is a way if you're really that desperate. Platinum coins, they do give slot removers. They give a plethora of other things, but as you can see, they gave you slot removers. And we're gonna get some right there. And yeah, you now have slot removers. So, we're gonna go to our team, look at our equips, and we're gonna find out which one we wanna upgrade. And I think we're gonna go with one. It's an A equipment, guys, and we're just gonna click on the orange 30 times and just batch upgrade. And whoa, as you can see, it stopped me because I got a powerful ability. So, you keep doing that for the other one as well. And holy cow, wow, that's great luck. And as you can see, that's how you upgrade equipments. And you also need to keep in mind, you need soul boosts or soul items. For this one, it requires blue. And if you want to keep upgrading for a guaranteed upgrade, there is also that option, although it does take a significant amount of slot erasers. But, you know, we want this to get to godly, so that way we can have an optimal equip for an optimal team. And I think this should be the next. And now we have a red slot and a new godly equipment to our collection. So let me show you what I was talking about earlier. This is what I was talking about. These are, you know, the blue souls. You will need it for this equipment, and all equips are different. You'll also need rare metal, and you'll need equipment metal. So if you don't know how to get there, they always show you how to, you know, basically get these items. So yes, that is how you make proper and good godly equips. Let's move on to team building. I have a question for you. Are your teams ass and garbage and doo-doo and butthole? Well, let me tell you, I've got the perfect fix. I'm going to teach you how to make teams in just a couple of easy and simple steps. So what you want to do is focus on the tag of your team, As you can see here, I'm just scrolling through. Usually we want them to be the same tag. Here I'm clicking Saiyan. So what you really want to do if you want to make a Saiyan tag, you also have to make them the same kind of, what's it called? Kind of like melee or blast. So here I'm going for a melee team. An important thing to remember is also you want the colors to be able to coordinate with each other. Like yellow or red. Obviously, the color counter to red is blue. So if you want to protect your red unit, you would put in a green. And green's weakness is purple. So in order to protect your green unit, you put a yellow unit. And that team is a pretty good color synced team. Now, since we have our team together, you usually want to put an Ultra on the leader slot if you're using one. You want Zenkai buffs that buff up your character in their retrospective aspects. I know, big words. Big dumb brain guy. No, I'm actually very intelligent when it comes to this game. So, as you can see here, I'm looking through. I think I might have clicked on something wrong here. I'm not getting all my Zenkais for Saiyans. But, as you can see, you have all these Zenkais. You want to make sure that the Zenkais that you're using are going to buff the specific characters. Like this Kefla, I don't have her Zenkai. But, if I did, she would be buffing, I think, green Tournament of Power or girls in green. I don't know. But she would also be a good character to Zenkai for my new LF Kefla. And since I don't have her, I think we're just going to get out of this area. And we are going to... Yes, here we are. So, we're going to check their ability bonuses. But as you can see, this is a melee-based strike team, and that Super Saiyan 4 Goku was melee. So he's going to be buffing the melee and yellow for Saiyans for the Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. And this Goku, the Legend Limited Rev UI, he also gives 10% to all stats because he's Legend Limited. He gives all that to Universe Reps and God Key. And he gives a buff to tag Green and Universe Rep. So that's a Kefla buff right there. So, as you can see, I'm going through it just in case you guys are missing it. You always want to check the tags. You always want to make sure that something is getting buffed and that you're doing it properly. But, that's a good tag because that's really the only one I have. Now, the important thing is you don't want your units to just be glass cannons. That is what you don't want. So, if you go down to this effects section, you want an HP buffer. So, as you can see, we have one slot left, and this Kaioken Goku is perfect. He buffs the two Goku's health to 20%. 20%, that's good. And choosing equips for your team. You don't just want to do what I'm doing, click random, it looks cool, it looks fancy. Look at the ability bonus. Look, it's abysmal. That doesn't even buff yet, and that is just that's terrible. So, you always want to make sure you check that buff. Look at all that strike percentage we're getting, health restoration, special move damage. So we're going to use that. But we don't want to just buff strike damage. So in order to do that, we're going to check the equipments. Look, health buff. We're getting a 10% health buff, strike defense, blast defense. It's a good equip, especially for this Goku. So we're going to put that on him. And then for the last one, I'm going to go for a pure defensive equip because he has enough strike. So, in order to check, we're just going to keep checking. And this one, it has a very good defensive equip. It's full defensive. It just doesn't give a health buff. But that's exactly why we gave him that health buffing equipment. So, now to move on. Let's see. Kefla, look at this. She gets health on that one. This one, she also gets health and an extra damage because we did not health buff Kefla with that Goku, so we want to focus on her. And this one gives her pure strike defense and ki recovery, so that's always good to have. And this Goku, he's got a defense type gauge, so you want to check this. That's pure strike attack. We want him to do big damage. He's at 10 stars. It's just, it pays really well to pay attention to your teams, guys. Don't be like that guy, all right? Don't, all right? Because if I see you in PvP, you're going to lose and you're going to get bullied. If you're always losing in PvP, it usually starts with your team and your equips, and then obviously your skill. But today's Legends for Losers is not about PvP, it's about building your team so you can go into PvP and learn how to use it. So as you can see, I'm just swiping through, doing the same thing, giving him defense and health and strike. Good thing I have really good equips for this Goku, so I can just give him these. And for the third slot, I think I'll go with that, the one we used earlier. But just remember, these are important things to keep in mind, guys. And don't think I forgot. If you're wondering, how do I get these Zenkais? I'm gonna show you. Ready?
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
As you can see, I'm scrolling through my character list. You know, we're gonna check for something very quickly. This is not gonna take long. We're just gonna go into our, settings and just click Zenkai Awakenable Characters. As you can see, I have a shitload because I got it like that. But you don't, because you're dumb and you're a loser and you don't know how to play the game. But that's why I'm here to help you. Coach Copium is here. So, as you can see, I have a lot. So let's find a Zenkai Awakenable character that I don't have Zenkai, like this green Kaba right here. I don't have him Zenkai. Now I know what you're wondering, but how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, there's two ways. The first way is you can summon, and the second way, and remember, I do not recommend the first way. Don't summon for Zenkais. Go to this event that I'm about to show you. This event right here, the Zenkai Rush Time event. You see this exchange stop? You see all these Zenkais that you have available? It's literally every single Zenkai in the game, even the Legends Limited ones. So all you have to do is search for the character. Yeah, it can take some scrolling because they don't have a search bar on here for some reason. And you just wait until you find the character that you want. Obviously, we're looking for green Kaba, and there. And I know you're wondering, but how do I get that? I don't have enough. Look! Oh no, I'm fucked. I'm gonna give up and be a loser. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Because I'm here. Go to this event. Go on to the recommended page. If you're not, scroll all the way down and do the Zenkai Rush Time event. Sometimes they'll have extra like the Rush Light, and as you can see, it makes you do various fights and all that. But the end reward is 10 of those Zenkai Rush medals that you can exchange for Zenkai power. Okay? Pay attention. This is some elite ball game knowledge. Alright? Alright, this is like the dinner with Jay-Z. Dragon Ball Legends edition. Alright, don't fuck with me. And if you want to go in...
As you can see, it sucks as it cuts. It certainly does suck.
Well, there you have it. You now just achieved your 3 easy and simple to achieve steps on making a good team, great equips to support the team, and good bench characters to make your team even stronger. Now, you're ready to go and run into PvP. But wait, Coach Copium, Master Sir, you haven't taught us how to play PvP yet. Calm down, youngin'. That's coming next video, alright? Alright, so I just need you to chill out and don't ever question my methods. Alright, because when you start questioning things, excuse me, whatever. That's the end of the video, guys. I had fun making this. I was kind of just ranting the entire time. I hope you guys had an amazing time watching this video. I put a lot of effort into it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.